Then a big day for Colorado soccer fans. The NWSL announced Denver as one of 3 finalist cities for their latest expansion franchise. The 16th team in the National Women's Soccer League will reside either in Denver, Cincinnati, or Cleveland. And while Cincy's soccer culture is actually quite robust, I really think the answer is obvious here. Colorado's long overdue in hosting its first professional women's sports franchise. And when it comes to footy foundation, can any other state boast the type of talent that we cultivate? The U.S. women's national team is captained by one of our own. 3 of the best women's players in the world hail from the Centennial State. And if you ask Lindsey Horan, Mallory Swanson, or Sophia Smith about the prospects of a NWSL franchise in the Mile High City, they'll tell you it's about time.
I think atmosphere in Colorado every time we come here is electric. You know, you always hear them. They're always behind you.
The product that Colorado Youth Sports has produced over the years, I think it would be super special and cool to see that.
Well, I mean, the Colorado soccer community is huge. It goes without saying there's so many players that have come out of this state to go on and play professionally, play in college, and I just think it's growing more and more. I think this state deserves a team. I've said that a few times. I think people would show up. People would want to watch that soccer. So hopefully in the near future that can happen.
Well, a final decision by the NWSL is expected in the coming week. So fingers crossed, Sophia, we won't have to make you wait much longer.
Right. Well, I'm sure we all think that Denver's the right choice here.
Yes.
But I'm sure, Nick, there's some obstacles that the city is facing to secure that expansion.
Yeah, $100 million and Caitlin Clark.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, the expansion fee is expected to approach 9 figures, and Clark is the top dog for Cincinnati's investors. So they're seen as the early favorites, since he also has a thriving MLS club. But frankly, in spite of Stan Kroenke, so does Colorado. The Rapids were in the playoffs this year. I think we also need to keep in mind that this expansion will take the NWSL to 16 teams, but they expect to grow closer to 30 eventually. So really, I think for Colorado, it's a matter of when, not if, but of course, we're all hoping for right now.
So if we land this thing, and I know this is theoretical, but any chance any of those superstars we just heard from can play for their new hometown?
A short answer would be no, Shannon, unfortunately. The contract situation here is kind of tricky. Smith is under contract only through 2025. She's also the highest paid player in NWSL, so I see it hard. I find it hard to believe that Colorado would be able to pony up that money. Horan's under contract until 2026 with her team in France. She likes playing in Europe. And Swanson just signed a new deal through 2028. So unlikely, but not impossible.
Caitlin Clark to move to Colorado.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Nick.